mathematics. Today we're going to have a math adventure and learn some fun things about numbers. Let's start walking in place to the beat of the music. We're going to do some activities that relate to the four major parts of mathematics: addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. When I say go, start counting the steps you take, all the way to 20. Ready? Go! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good! Continue walking in place. When you put numbers together to make a bigger number, that's called addition. Let's try it. We're going to add 4 claps and 3 claps. First, let's clap 4 times. Ready? Go! 1, 2, 3, 4. Now clap 3 times more and count from where you left off. Here we go. 5, 6, 7. So 4 plus 3 is 7. Great job!
Let's continue walking in place. You can add all kinds of things. Let's add apples and oranges. Let's reach and pick 8 apples off the apple tree. Use both hands. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now let's pick 6 oranges off the orange tree and add them to the 8 apples we already picked. Here we go. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Our answer is 14. Let's continue walking in place. Now it's time to subtract. Subtraction is finding the difference between 2 numbers. Addition gives you bigger numbers. Subtraction gives you smaller ones.
We're going to collect 7 leaves off the ground, one at a time. Just spread your feet apart and put your hands on your hips and bend your knees slightly. Then bend, pick up a leaf on the ground using both hands, and stand back up. Let's begin. Hands on hips, bend, pick, stand, 1. Hands on hips, bend, pick, stand, 2. Hands on hips, bend, pick, stand, 3. Hands on hips, bend, pick, stand, 4. Hands on hips, bend, pick, stand, 5. Hands on hips, bend, pick, stand, 6. Hands on hips, bend, pick, stand, 7. Now what if we wanted to bend down and drop 3 leaves back on the ground one at a time? We're doing 7 minus 3, which means we're taking 3 away from 7. We can do that by counting backwards from 7. Start with your hands on your hips, remember? Here we go. Hands on hips, bend, drop, stand, 6. Hands on hips, bend, drop, stand, 5. Hands on hips, bend, drop, stand, 4. Let's continue walking. We started with 7, then we took 3 away. And what's left? 4. Terrific! Now you've done addition and subtraction. Next is multiplication. Now when you multiply numbers, think of it as making sets.
Let's do some moving multiplication by pretending we're eagles. We're going to jog in place and flap our wings. Let's do 2 sets of 5 wing flaps. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great! Now flap your wings another 5 times and start counting from 6. Here we go. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 2 sets of 5. We flapped our wings 10 times in all, so 2 multiplied by 5 equals 10. Super! Now we're going to pretend that we're on a trampoline and do 3 sets of 6 jumps. Let's put our feet together and our hands over our head and jump up and down 6 times. Ready? Go! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now let's jump up and down 6 more times and begin counting at 7. Here we go. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's do 1 more set of 6, starting with 13. Here we go. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. That was 3 sets of 6 jumps. So 3 multiplied by 6 equals 18. Great job, kids!
Now let's walk in place while we learn about division. Division is when you divide or split numbers. Let's try a really simple exercise that will show you how division works. Pretend to juggle 4 peaches. Now juggle 4 pears. Very good! Let's continue walking and solve this division problem. We juggled 8 pieces of fruit all together, but there were 2 types of fruit. How many peaches did we juggle? And how many pears did we juggle? That's 8 pieces of fruit divided by 2 types of fruit, which equals 4. There were 4 peaches and 4 pears, remember? Now let's walk in place and put our arms straight out to our sides. We're going to do 3 sets of arm circles. On the first set, let's all do 5 arm circles to the front. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good. Now let's do another 5 arm circles to the back for our second set. We'll begin counting from 6. Here we go. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great. And for our third set, we'll do another 5 arm circles to the front again and start counting from 11. Ready? 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Super!
Let's continue walking in place while we solve this division problem. We did 3 sets of arm circles for a total of 15 arm circles. But how many were in each set? That's right, 5. So 15 divided by 3 equals 5. That was a tough one.
Activity!